Okay, so today we're going to start talking about the Rainbow Covenant, which is one of the two promises given by the Father Jehovah that you must follow and do so that you may be saved. We'll start here in Genesis 6, verse 18, where it reads, "But with thee will I establish my covenant, and thou shalt come into the ark." So now he's establishing his covenant, and then they're going to start coming into the ark. Now, if you flip over and you see that it comes in, it says, "Two of every sort shall come unto thee to keep them alive." So keep that in mind with the two, because now it's going to go in and explain the unclean and the clean. So now you come down to chapter 7, verse 2, and it says, "Of every clean beast thou shalt take to thee by sevens, the male and his female, and the beasts that are not clean by two, the male and his female." So he's establishing that the clean animals came in by seven, and then now you see with the two there, the two are unclean. So unclean animals that are coming into the ark, stuff that you're not supposed to eat. And then as you keep reading through the chapter, he strengthens this with verses 8 and 9, "Of clean beasts and of the beasts that are not clean, and the fowls, and of everything that creepeth upon the earth, there went in two and two unto Noah into the ark, the male and the female, as Jehovah had commanded Noah." So Noah knew to bring, like, he got to see face to face the animals that are not clean that he shouldn't eat, and animals that are clean that he should eat. And then they also strengthen this, and then you go into Genesis 8, verse 20, "And Noah builded an altar unto Jehovah, and took of every clean beast and of every clean fowl, and offered burnt offerings unto the altar." So he only took the clean, none of the unclean, because they are not acceptable to the Father. As you see in Genesis 4:4 with Abel, whenever his offerings were accepted by the Father, it's because they were clean. Nothing was unclean. Everything has to be clean for him to be accepting it. Now, a lot of Christians will bring up this verse, Genesis 6, 3 through 4, which causes confusion, but the key word in there whenever you read these verses is "of every green herb." So every green herb and all the meat is given unto you, but just because every green herb is given to you doesn't mean you're going to eat it. You're not going to go out and eat poison ivy and hemlock and things like that. Those are harmful to you, just as some meats are harmful to you. And now whenever you understand that, now you go to Genesis 9 and you come down to verse 9 through 17, "And I, behold, I establish my covenant with you and with your seed after you, and every living creature that is with you, of the fowl, of the cattle, and of every beast of the earth with you, from all that go out of the ark to every beast of the earth." So he's establishing a covenant with you. "And I will establish my covenant with you, neither shall all flesh be cut off any more by the waters of a flood, neither shall there any more be a flood to destroy the earth." So he's letting you know this covenant is so that he doesn't destroy the earth again by water, that he's not going to do that again. And then as you keep reading through there, "And God said, This is a token of the covenant which I make between me and you and every living creature that is with you for perpetual generations." This is also mentioned again in Exodus 31, 16, the perpetual generations. So which is meaning before and till the end. So like forever. This covenant is with us forever. So you're to do this covenant and keep this covenant of the eat clean as you're supposed to keep the 10 commandments. Like he's saying this is forever. Like this isn't just now or until then. Like we've already established why Yeshua came back. And it wasn't to get rid of the two covenants of promises. It was to point you back to the two covenants of promise, which this is one of the covenants, the Rainbow Covenant. And then as he told you, he set his bow, rainbow, in the clouds for a covenant with the whole world. So he's setting the rainbow up so that whenever you see that, you understand that that covenant is still in place. And those rainbows are still here today. You still see this. So the covenant is still here today. All right, so now we come down here like to the next time that he comes back. So the next time he comes back, he says he's going to plead with fire. And then you go to Isaiah 66, 3 through 4, Isaiah 65, 3 through 5. And Isaiah 65, 3 through 5 says, eats swine flesh and a brothel of abominational things. And there's only two things that he calls abominable in the Bible: demons and swine. Because think about it, whenever he cast out the demons, the legion of demons, into the swine, so the demons are in the pork. So there's two abominable things. There's things that you're not supposed to be around, things that he hates. And then you could see that him casting out, you see in Matthew 8:28 through 34, Mark 5:1 through 20, Luke 8:26 through 39, him casting out these demons into the swine's flesh, the abominable things of the world. Like things that you're not supposed to be partaking in, not eating that, not messing with demons, like not doing things like that. And now, like I told you, like he will plead with fire. Like now you come down here to Isaiah 66:15, and it says, "For behold, Jehovah will come with fire and with chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury and his rebuke with flames of fire. For by fire and by his sword will Jehovah plead with all flesh, and the slain and of Jehovah shall be many. They that sanctify themselves and purify themselves in the gardens, behold, behind one tree in the midst, eating swine's flesh, and the abominations and the mouse shall be consumed together, saith Jehovah. For I know their works and their thoughts, and it shall come that I will gather all nations and tongues, and they shall come and see my glory." So you see it there. Like whenever he comes back by fire, like it's telling you, like if you're eating this swine's flesh and you're doing these abominations of the world, you're gonna be destroyed. Like he set this stuff up in place. And like I said, for perpetual generations. So from the beginning to the end, like it's forever. It's not just a little section. So like your myth of this fake Jesus Christmas character has come to give you everything and you can eat whatever you want is not the case. It's not the facts. Your pastors aren't telling you this. And they're not going to tell you this because they want you to keep coming and keep giving them their paycheck like they're supposed to have. Like they're using you just to get their paycheck every time. Like they're not telling you the truth. If they told you these things, it would scare you and you wouldn't want to be. But you don't have to be scared. It says not be afraid. Like it says that throughout the Bible multiple times. Do not be afraid. Keep his 10 commandments. Eat clean, get the spirit of truth, and then things become easy. It is not hard to do. And then there is no reason to be scared. You will be at peace. Like his spirit is, his spirit of peace. Like you're gonna be at peace. Like you're gonna be fine. Like you shouldn't be feeling all these things. The reason why you're feeling all these things is because you're breaking the 10 commandments and you're eating swine's flesh. And that's the grace of God, which is conviction to get you to turn you back to the 10 commandments and back to eating clean. That's what grace is. It's not unmeritable favor. It's literally conviction so that you know what you're doing wrong. This is how I found out all that stuff. I started doing all these things because I was pleading out forever. I started keeping the 10 commandments. I started eating clean, and he came to me. And now this is why I understand the Bible, and I can go through all this stuff. And I can do this with you, and I can teach you this stuff. This ain't of my own will. This is all grace and glory to Jehovah, our Father. He's the one who's doing this for me. Not me. Your pastors went to some college and studied all this time and don't know any of this stuff because they learned from man, not God. They're not keeping the 10 commandments. They're eating swine's flesh and they're not understanding. Go to your church function. What do they have? Pulled pork sandwiches every time. They are full of the abominations, the legion of demons. They don't understand the Bible. They don't get it because they don't have the spirit of truth. God is not talking to them. The devil is talking to them, which is through Jesus, the person that you're getting baptized in, the son of perdition, the lawless one who tells you don't have to do anything but believe in him. So I hope that you understand that, and I hope that the Rainbow Covenant is clear in your head and that you can understand that, because you can go read all these and fact check this, because I've already read it out of the Bible and showed you where they're at, gave you the verses. Do your thing. Read your Bible as you were told to, line upon line, precept upon precept. Do these things, and then you will understand, and he will come to you.